Dalton mediation is completed. The first Dalton mediation is complete. And regardless of what y'all say about Lil Ankle, he didn't bring up the divorce, I don't think, for a reason. I forget who it was in the comments earlier. But when I went live earlier, somebody in the comments said, Anthony did this so that when Amber gets the bogus lowball amount from her lawyer, she is going to think about how to respond. Or this is a game plan to make her respond herself and for her to tell herself or to tell Dave. For her to tell Dave that basically she's holding out for money. So that was his whole game plan the whole time. That was the reason. What has also been accomplished is that Dave has told Amber, you do need to call before you go to this man's house, which is what Anthony wanted in the beginning. So, first mediation, did Anthony win? Did Anthony lose? Drop in the comments. Did Anthony win or lose the first mediation, not held by the lawyers, but held in Dave's backyard, aka the zoo? What are your thoughts? Drop it in the comments. I'll be right back with you. You hear a little bit of silence, but I'm still here. I'm reading the comments. So Kanisha Harden says, we learned that Dave does not know about Wayne. Did we also learn that Anthony just learned that Dave don't know about Wayne? I'm just saying. Amber Coates keeps saying, we're going to call them extremists. I ain't going to say the word cult. So I'm going to replace that with extremists. Amber extremists keep saying Aunt signed the papers. But she sent a counter offer and he is sending one back. Y'all have to know the difference. Exactly. Margaret, Dave is a hypocrite who wants respect, but he didn't think about respect when he pursued another man's wife. Anthony wanted Dave to control Amber better. Dave is now aware that Amber is causing drama at Anthony's house. Mission accomplished. He got what he wanted. Exactly. An emotional response from Amber. Yep. Dave getting her to call before she come. And still left the papers unsigned. And Dave did not say anything about her need to sign. Facts. Read that one again, y'all. Candace said he got what he wanted. An emotional response from Amber. Dave getting her to call before she come and still left the papers unsigned. But the key, Dave did not say anything about her need to sign. Interesting. Clock it. The wife on paper line cut Anthony real deep. Lily, a draw. She must call before going over, and he was told to respect Amber and stop calling her name and disrespecting her. Anthony, Lemmy says, Anthony still haven't really thrown under the bus like he could have. He's saving it, Lemmy. He's saving that. He's saving it. Connected to serve. Anthony will pull out the Wayne card at the end. Yes. For the final settlement offer. Yep. Amber can sign the divorce agreement that Aunt Lawyer presented her with. Anthony accomplished his goal. Yep. Neither one. I agree, a draw. It's a draw. On paper, it's the only thing that matters. Dave also shown he is not ready to step up. Why he didn't just say you have to haul the rest of your clothes, no more pop-ups, and ask Anthony beneath his divorce to be finalized. I gotta. Did not say that. Again, omission. Not what he said, what he didn't say. But Anthony Sassy. I'll continue. Generational wealth. Yes, Anthony just realized that Dave don't know anything what Amber done to him or what she's done. Correct. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. Click the like button. Ree Mills. A conversation is still needed by Dave and Amber in private. Eels. Rhonda Phillips. No. Amber is waiting on Anthony to sign the papers because Anthony knows Amber does not know about the counter offer. Yeah, this was a good setup. This was a good setup. The divorce isn't Dave's business. It's not his place to address it. For real, Margaret. Bilderberg boy. People, and thank you for the super chat, Bilderberg. Thank you. The people who take the skits as reality are not winning in real life. Oh, come on, man. Come on, yes. Most Amber extremists live through her. They less attractive. Come on, Builder boy. Can't get a high value man type. Hey, he said it, I didn't, but I agree. I just put out a short that says, these are just skits. People calling Anthony sassy, people who are constantly, like going hard, going after him. And they only see things one way. Like, even calling him sassy. Let's get there. Let's go there. Because I got to stay on that. You got two women always calling men sassy. Ernestine is the number one, and then Amber. Both are used to emasculating their husbands and the men in their life. When Ernestine was with Jay, she emasculated him all the time. His money, his status, everything. Him having an alcohol problem constantly. She does the same thing to Trey. Amber emasculates Anthony all the time. I'm sorry, she does. She goes back and tell him, how you talking about my woman. I love the smirk on Anthony's face, like, oh, she didn't tell you what she say to me. She constantly, every time she go over there, she goes hard on him. She go hard. Stupid, dumb narcissist. Stupid, dumb narcissist. Mutt is what she called him the last time. He was a mutt for doing Chiron. And that had nothing to do with her. So what did she do? She got on the phone and called Shayla to set a fire and then left. Like I said, I'm not an Amber extremist, but I just call out when she do wrong, just like I'm going to call out when Anthony do wrong. Anthony think he's in a place of winning. Anthony think he's not going to get karma. It's coming. And all I tell people to do on my page is to wait for the whole process. Look at the plot twist. Look at the things that could happen. That's all I'm asking people to do. I'm not telling you to pick a side. Do not pick a side, because you may lose. Team healing. Anthony broken. Most narcissists have very low self-esteem. And I do think he's a narcissist. And the narcissism is a mental disorder. It's not just your boyfriend is mean or your husband is mean. We got to look at this two sides, and we got to look at this for entertainment. It is just a skit. It is just a skit. It is just a skit. Say that as many times as you need to come back to reality if these skits take you too far. It's just a skit. It's not real life, y'all. But you got people who have come for me, come for other commentators, come for people in the comments. Regular people in the comments have had horrible things said to them because they didn't agree with whatever side. And that's why I created this. I want y'all to see this. And I'm going to go over this with y'all. Let me read some of the comments. Playing mind games on Amber. He's going to mentally stress her to the point where she reveals her Wayne situation. Yep. Anthony definitely has a hidden recording in his archive somewhere of this interaction. He was far too calm for some odd reason. I'm telling you, I want an Amber. I'm a true Amber fan, okay? I'm a true Amber fan because I want to see her heal and I want to see her boss up. Let me say that again for the people lurking in the back. I'm a true Amber fan because I want to see her heal and I want to see her boss up and not show emotion. Whoever shows the most emotion loses. You cannot show emotion in situations like this and win. She got to learn how to control her emotions. Riri, I was separated for years. The divorce was between me and my husband, no one else. Well, Amber bring people into the... Okay, if this is true, Margaret, did Amber not bring Ernestine, Shayla, and whomever else would listen in their business? Anthony ain't really just discussed this with nobody but Wayne. So I'm just saying, who's spreading their divorce business? And now he wrong all of a sudden for bringing it to Dave, the person that she with, bringing it to the horse's house. We got to stop this two-way thinking, y'all. If she can put everybody in their business, he can too. But at least he not putting people, a whole bunch of people in their business that ain't got nothing to do with their business or their marriage. Ernestine ain't got nothing to do with her marriage. Tamara ain't got nothing to do with her marriage. Shayla, yeah, Shayla had a baby by Anthony. She got a little bit to do with their divorce and marriage. I'm just saying. Yep, that smirk. That smirk said, only if you knew Amber been doing and how she acts. And definitely had that look. Amber is still a one-sided story. Happy Friday. Dave is unaware that she has a problem with him working and his exes, but stay connected to hers. Bam! Anthony not winning. Jay, like Amber isn't winning. No one winning at all, y'all. Y'all be very upset when Amber and Amber get back together. What y'all gonna do? They gonna get back together. I'm telling y'all. This is a game of cat and mouse, and it's low-key turning both of them on. I'll wait. Like I said, I know this just a skit. I know this just entertainment. I've been watching these skits since 2019. So I see how the tables turn. I called on September 11th, 2025, that Delicia was going to be Shayla's ultimate downfall and payback. And she had just entered stage left. And I've been standing on it. And guess what? It's happening. So I know how to wait. I'm not impatient. And I'm not going to attack people along the way. Because guess what? It's just a skit. Dave has messed with married women before. And it's just like somebody else said up in the comments. Dave said, call before you go. He didn't say, go get your clothes. Key word. He didn't say, go get your clothes. He said, call before you go over there. That's a huge red flag. If you finna buy her a house, if y'all finna be permanent, that realtor was married, y'all. I'm telling you, that realtor was married. Or about to be married or engaged or something. Y'all remember when the morning after they popped out at the party? He woke up, he said, I know what it feels like to be in Anthony's position. He said he knew what it felt like. How he knows what it felt like? Either he was married and his wife cheated on him, because we don't know all about Dave, or he was messing with a married woman and the husband popped up. But maybe in that situation, the woman chose her husband ultimately. It's more to this story, y'all. Y'all just have to be patient and watch it for entertainment and stop all this hoopla. Anthony thought he was going to see how emotional Amber was from what his lawyer said yesterday. I don't think he know the lawyer did it yet. I think he's setting up for when the lawyer do send the paperwork. She can't say no longer. She can no longer say. She gonna have to say it's about the money, because that offer is a slap in the face. So she gonna have to say, I'm staying. I'm not signing now. Now the onus is finna be on her to sign the papers. So the first offer, he declined. Her lawyer put her in a weak position. Now that they're counter offering, which was they plan the whole time, remember, his lawyer said from the beginning, we go weigh this out. Amber started cracking. Her lawyer, unprofessionally, told the other lawyer, broke client privilege by telling her that. And now look where we are. She finna get this bull crap offer. And that offer is trash. But now, it's gonna be Amber sign the papers. Amber sign the papers. Dog. One thing Ant Dog showing is that he's smart. But I feel like the writers go hurt Anthony in a different way. Do y'all hear me? The lawyer's about to hit Anthony in a different way. If Amber settles and signs, he still gonna lose his money. I would say he gonna lose more than 50%. And he gonna lose Kai. I'm so sorry. I just got a feeling in my spirit. Still, Kai is not his son. Anthony could get hurt in a way that money can't resolve. Even if he lose his money, y'all, everybody want him to lose his money. He done lost his money before and went broke. He got it back. Let me say that again. He done lost money before. He got it back. God got to hit him in a different way. Everybody think it's about the money. He got to take away his status. Something else gonna happen. Or his karma gonna be Denisha and her son. Y'all better listen to me. I'm not speaking from emotion. This is not my life. He's a covert narcissist. So Beauty says, I don't think he's a classic narcissist. He is. He click every checkbox, Beauty. I don't think that he is arrogant and selfish. He is. His teardowns are for self-preservation. We can agree to disagree. The reason people get mad over the skits because comprehension is at an all-time low. Exactly. I agree with that, Margaret. She says the reason people get mad over the skits because comprehension is at an all-time low. And I agree with that. When you see something in black and white, or you see a video, and you hear what the video's saying, and you told you stupid and dumb, can't hear, low vibrational, whatever you want to call it, talked about, behind and on camera, for something that you heard clearly, yes, comprehension is at an all-time low. Amber told Ernestine, what if Aunt tell Dave about Wayne? Why she don't tell him about Wayne? Because she know Dave look at her different. Need to tell all what happened. Oh, it's another skit out. Classic narcissist would have... What is a classic narcissist? There's covert narcissist. There is abusive narcissist. I don't know about a classic narcissist. I haven't heard of that term. No, look up Beauty 4667. I'm not going to go through it on this one, but look up the term covert narcissist and look at the checklist. And anytime, today, tomorrow, whenever, come back to me or shoot me an email. Because I'm telling you, I studied this. A covert narcissist can be very giving. It's called love bombing. That's what a covert narcissist does. So they are not all selfish. No. They just don't have feelings. They work out of that. Oh, thank you, Antoinette. Let me read Antoinette. She done gave a super chat, y'all. Let me skip to this super chat. All your comments are important. Builder Boy also. Thank you, Builder Boy. Ant used the bait and stir. Yes. Rule 48 of the laws of power. I keep telling everybody, Builder Boy, the 48 laws of power is real. It is real, y'all. It is real. And Antoinette, I'm getting to you, sugar. Okay, here we go. Riri, if you come to Chicago, if I come to Houston, I bet you dinner that they will not get back together. I have a lot of vacation time available. Okay, Antoinette, you got to bet. I'm actually in Dallas, though. I ain't gonna drive to Houston for a meal, but I'm actually in Dallas. And Antoinette, just so I'm saying it live on this live here, I am, and I love Antoinette, y'all. That's why I say this is what it's about, y'all. We can agree to disagree, y'all. We can agree to disagree or whatever, but it's have fun with it. Now, I can't take on too many bets, amen, but have fun with it. Have fun with it. But when I start back working, I bet you lunch back. If I lose, I bet you lunch back. Y'all heard me say this on this live. I don't think they gonna get back soon. I think this could be drawn out even to like Christmas or the New Year. Nothing ever happens soon in Country Wayne Land, especially when it comes to Amber and Anthony. We had to wait for the baby reveal a year and a half. They been divorced. They done filed for divorce for this the third time. They done filed for divorce. So nothing quick happens in Skipland. So I don't think it's gonna happen soon, Antoinette. I'm thinking by Christmas, New Year's. I'm gonna say by Christmas, New Year's, I feel like it's gonna happen around that time frame. And that's my opinion. So I would love Christmas dinner on you, Antoinette. I just want Amber to heal. That's all I want is healing. I don't care if they get back together or not. Just heal. I'm sick of her crying, being. I want short hair. I want her to take that wig off and go back to the pixie. I'm like, what's her name? Auntie Vaughn be saying wigs off. Wigs off, y'all. Wigs off. I want her to go back to the pixie. I want her to go back to the pixie. That's what I want. Let's go back to Pixie Cut Amber. Y'all, I thank y'all, and I really thank y'all for the, let me see, classic narcissism is characterized by persuasive pattern of grandiosity. Okay. See, I call it covert. I've never looked up, I don't think classic. I might have to look that back up. When I studied it, it was just the covert and the abusive was the main focus. And then you have the general definition of narcissism. But he's a covert narcissist all day long to me. And covert narcissists will love bomb. Covert narcissists want to be liked and loved. And all narcissists have very low self-esteem. So if you're dealing with a narcissist, just like with the dude that Erica dealing with, he's a narc for real. Because a narc will always try to bring you down to bring themselves up. Y'all, it's so many comments. I may not get to all of them. Yes, generation. The Art of War, The Art of Seduction. I read that book twice. Well, I did the audio. I don't like to read, but I like the audio books. I read the Art of Seduction twice. And even some of these laws apply in the Art of Seduction. I'm telling y'all, Amber need to read the Art of Seduction. I'm telling you. Tell him what I know. 48 Laws of Power, all of this is being played. Hey, here's my email address. Can you send me an email, Antoinette? Because on this thing, I'm going to screenshot it. My email address is auntie77@gmail. But I got the screenshot, so I'm going to lock it in. Wayne might put the Daltons back together. It's going to be by Christmas, y'all. That's my prediction, by Christmas. Could happen before then, but I'm going to say by Christmas. They going to get back together because Denisha is running game on Anthony. I hate to say it. I think she good with it's covert, COVERT, not overt, covert. But a narcissist doesn't have to be selfish. They can be very giving. I'm telling you what I know. But their giving is not from the heart. It's for control. That's the difference, Beauty. Their giving is from the heart. Not from the heart. It's with a motive. Covert narcissists can shower you with gifts and love and flowers and all that and still be a narcissist. They're not doing it to make you feel good or because they love you. They're doing it to control you, to trap you, to get you to trust them. It's a part of the strategy. Okay, Antoinette. I got Antoinette. Thank you so much for the super chats. Y'all, I really, really, really do appreciate the super chats, y'all. No matter how small. It can be 99 cents, 10 cents. I appreciate them for real, y'all. Right now, this is my primary gig. I ain't ashamed to say it. This is my primary gig now. So, a heap see, a few know, watch as well as super chat. All right, y'all. I'm finna log off for a while because I gotta get some household things done. And I did have some tragic things. That's why I didn't go live last night too. For the after hours because I had a tragedy with within the family. So I will be back on today though, and I'm gonna try my best to do the late night tonight. So I thank y'all so much, and y'all have a beautiful, wonderful day. I will be back, and remember, this is just a skit. 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 Love y'all.